Go to the delight of this Buffalo crowd. It was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Allen now on first down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 75 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Allen will try to throw for it. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down, Murray sliding out of the pocket. And complete to Zach Ertz. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Murray now on first down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones. After the sack on first down, Allen. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now left side on the swing pass. Ooh, the juke. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray.
Down the field. It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Connor. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And he will get into the end end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A.J. Green, a 5-yard touchdown run. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10-6 the score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. On play action, Allen rolling to his right. And that's complete to Sanders. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have retaken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Murray a give. This is Connor. A 1st down for Connor and then some. There he goes left side. 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner, 73 yards. And the Cardinals on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Once again, the Cardinals will line up and go for the 2-point conversion. Here. Conner going to try and run it. And this time, run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. McKenzie now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And all the way down to the 12. A big play there on the catch and run. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Allen going to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Chandler Jones in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. They'll try and throw for it. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And
just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Murray to air it out again. The quick slant caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Darrell Daniels taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to regain the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. McKenzie now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Being chased out left. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Dancing to his left. First down and more for Allen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Flushed out right. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to Connor. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's a second down. Shotgun now for Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Connor. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Murray going to throw. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Murray. Steps away to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Gregory Rousseau showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Murray now, 3rd and goal. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Gregory Rousseau able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Prater's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. From the gun, it's Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chandler Jones giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. He hits Beasley right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forced out to his left. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to... And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Letty, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. On play action, it's Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried to dump off, lost yardage.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Right back to Connor here on first. Room here to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
They don't get in their partner, but I don't think that's a bad thing for them, right? Just bleed the clock now, right? Take your time running your plays. And, yeah, you want to get into the end zone, but it wouldn't hurt if you did another play or two, right?
Exactly. You're nursing this small lead. Just don't fumble the football.
Just make sure you have ball security.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Murray keeps it himself, and I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Murray on the sneak. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should...